Happy Monday, everyone! This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Brown with the block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Tatum finds White. No good on the triple. Doncic against Holiday, and it's Doncic on the drive. Misses from close range.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Back to Porzingis. Over Green. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range, Jay, as much as he makes threes.
Now here's Green. No good on the shot. Brown with some nice D. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Jones. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Brown can't hit.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Brown. To end the run. Porzingis controls the rebound and the putback.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. The 3 from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brown looking around. Another miss by Brown.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Brown. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Pass to Williams. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Curry, that's good.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
White, the pass to Brown. The three. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Curry, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Brown. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And stolen by Brown. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Hardaway with 1 on the clock, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Exum in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And here's Doncic, still without a bucket. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. The Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Derek.
Here's Irving.
Jr.
Down low. Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." B.A.?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Doncic outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Here's Tatum. He got a piece of it, and they recover it. Horford for 3. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. 3-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Jones. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Pass to Lively. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Exum, hounded by Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by White. Tatum inside. Here's Cornette. Back to Tatum. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And the Celtics call time here. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And the Celtics making a change here. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around you.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Clock at 6. Brown with the block.
And that's all about anticipation. Jaylen Brown, high IQ defensively.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. Shoots over Hardy. Boston, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside Hardaway. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job there, just taking what the defense gives him in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Over to the wing. Here's Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And it's in there.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
It's Brown on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, they lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. They closed the first quarter with a 6-point advantage. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the team worried about the post.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Boston trailing on the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown at the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So it's the Mavericks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Porzingis. Now Brown for the tie. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, with that top-shelf athleticism and the 7-3 frame, Porzingis always a threat for a putback jam.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 9 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Hits the three-pointer.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Pass to Lively.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Getting wide open, and he's going to find you.
And Boston calls time here. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. From behind the arc, JT for 3.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Jones, his shot is good. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Green against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Goes up from the block. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
This is coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get ready loud for your D-Town crew.
All right, the Let's get some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see which players have been the league's top scorers over the last 10 games. Third is Kyrie Irving.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. That one rolls around and rims out. Now the Celtics on the move. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. Jump ball call.
And so it's Boston with it. Horford passes to Porzingis. Basket's good. And now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, a chance to check out stats for Luka Doncic.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Here's Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Tatum against Hardaway. And it's Tatum missing. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Here's Hardaway. Tatum with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Hardy, Grant Williams out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hardy, and Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. And the Mavericks with possession here. 7-point differential. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at about 44% so far. It's Brown on the wing. Over Jones. Jones with some nice D.
you kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Here's Brown. Tipped. They retain possession. Pass to Holiday. Here's Hauser. Williams defending. And here's Brown for three. Oh, Brown with very little airspace.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Doncic passes to Williams. Holiday against Doncic. Lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Brown. The shot, no good. Jones with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Green's checked in for Williams. The Celtics also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. Here's Doncic. Luka, elite.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Jones with the block. Doncic against Holiday. Luka! Get off me! And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're leading by 8. 1:52 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Here's Irving. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Mavericks lead by 8. White, the pass to Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
It's on Drew Holiday.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Tatum passes to Hauser, and stolen by Green. Holiday against Irving. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here. Tatum looking it over. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hauser passes to Tatum. Offline with a 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Over Holiday. Second chance effort. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these 2.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Exum. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
We'd like to thank you for coming.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
And we hope to see you again at the next
Kyrie,
event.
the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.